Et salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Sop. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la partie numéro 3 de l'épisode 2, de l'épisode 1 pardon, de Game of Thrones, Telltale Games, c'est très, enfin bref vous connaissez. Alors juste attendez, 2 secondes, juste bien mettre mon putain de micro, voilà, aïe, voilou, parce que le swag est, non bref. Donc on va continuer un petit peu les aventures des Lannister. Non, c'est pas une Lannister, c'est les Foresters. Purée, attendez, ça fait juste 2 semaines que j'ai plus tourné en fait. Waouh, faut que je m'arrête dans le bain. Bon, et ça, on est avec Mira, je vais pas y arriver. Avec Mira Forester. Elle lit une lettre. C'est cool ta vie. Qu'est-ce que tu veux toi? Mon cul. Tu laisses ma place, salope. SLP.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Ouais, texture derrière. Oh, j'ai envie de pleurer.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Oui.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course.
Tête du
Well,
cul.
I would marry him.
Elle m'énerve celle-là, j'aime pas. Chant. Eh, c'est avant l'épisode 6, elle nous a pas trahi. Je vous jure. J'aurai un gage, ok? Voilà, je le dis, j'aurai un gage.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Lol.
Sir
Brienne de Tarth, c'est une femme qui est super grande. C'est mal passé, c'est ça?
Well, Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
On était francs. Eh, elle va pas faire sa pute.
It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every
Cette meuf, elle est grave manipulatrice, mais dans la série, je la kiffe.
The queen was...
Elle est plutôt bien foutue, franchement. Enfin, ils l'ont bien fait dans le jeu.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Et Marjorie, ça peut vraiment être une alliée,
Someone
quoi.
to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Faut être franc, non?
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Boum. Oh, moi je suis un bonhomme et pas toi, ouais.
But I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Oui.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Est-ce que tu voudrais bien m'aider, s'il te
Thank
plaît?
you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Est-ce que j'y demande ou pas? Parce que, en fait, elle a grave confiance en nous, mais je sens que si on le fait, on va perdre sa confiance, elle va se foirer. C'est sûr et certain. Si on le fait pas, merde. Bon, allez, on le demande quand même. On demande son aide.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Bon, peut-être pas on retourne. J'ai une faveur à vous demander, s'il vous plaît.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah.
Oui,
There are
voilà,
no
y a pas de
secrets
problème.
between us.
Voilà.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
D'accord.
Go on. Ask.
Vous pouvez arrêter Bolton. Non, Geoffrey pourrait aider. Non, ça faut pas rêver. Vous pouvez voir arrêter Ramsey. Faut l'arrêter ce mec, hein. Mais ma mère a besoin de votre aide plutôt.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow.
Ouais, là elle se dit,
What
oh non,
would
je
you have
pourrais
me
pas.
do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you,
Ouais.
and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Ok, vous demandiez au nom
That
de
is
votre
no
mère.
small request.
Ouais, non.
Especially now.
Peut-être pas le faire maintenant. Je sais pas si je peux lui demander un peu plus tard. Oh non, Ramsay Snow, faut arrêter Ramsay.
has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
J'espère que vous comprenez.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Je pense que j'ai trouvé les bons mots.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
C'est beaucoup demandé, c'est vrai. Hein. Oh oh. Non, attends. Ça c'est fait au moins.
Sentinelles.
Je suis loyal à ton père. Oh non, pas lui, pas Ramsay Snow. Dites-moi pas que c'est lui, s'il vous plaît. Ah, je parie que c'est lui. Le mec qui torture les gens. Ouais, c'est lui. Ah putain.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
J'ai lâché.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Foresters?
Allô, allô le jeu. Ah quand même plus juste hein.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Pardon,
Never mind.
10 minutes, 2 secondes, plus important.
We've wasted enough time already.
Je pense que si on aurait couru, il nous aurait vu, mais il nous aurait pas poursuivi, peut-être pas tout le genre. Il est dans la merde par contre. Il a dû bien souffrir par contre lui. Franchement je pense pas qu'il a dû apprécier sa journée hein. C'est du sang là. La marque des Bolton. Petite croix. L'homme suspendu. C'est ouais, c'est ça. Oh, c'est vraiment, c'est horrible. On voit ses côtes et tout. Please, ils lui ont juste tout arraché la peau. Oh putain, et franchement. Quand je vous disais que c'était un fou.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Et bah, qu'ils aient se faire foutre, ces enculés. Ces petites
But
putes.
300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinelle. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinelle must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Aïe, et oh.
Lord, we need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Et ta mère aussi.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Quoi? Enculé, oh.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth.
I've a family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Ouais. Je vais envoyer au mur, je pense. Ouais, le mur.
I will decide.
Attendez.
Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Nope.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Prendre 3 doigts. C'est vraiment horrible. Horrible. Me l'envoyer au mur, en quelque sorte, c'est le condamné. Il a une famille. Franchement, je vais prendre 3 doigts, dans un sens, il serait toujours ici. Il pourrait toujours aider sa famille. Envoyer au mur, c'est vraiment cruel. Je sais pas. Limite, pour moi, en fait, bon, vous connaissez pas Game of Thrones, pour ceux qui sont arrivés jusqu'ici, qui sont pas partis de la vidéo pendant ce temps-là ou quoi. Pour ceux qui connaissent pas Game of Thrones, normalement, quand on envoie quelqu'un au mur, c'est que tu l'envoies pourrir, en fait. C'est vraiment ça, tu l'envoies en prison, grosso modo. C'est vraiment ça, c'est la prison, on va dire. Mais à vie. Donc tu vas le laisser pourrir. Accorder la grâce, non, quand même pas. Alors, je pense pas que quiconque ait accordé la grâce, alors c'est qu'il est vraiment con. Parce qu'il faut quand même, il a quand même volé. Alors oui, je trouve que quand même, je le comprends, mais il doit quand même être puni pour ça. Un minimum de respect quand même. Enfin, respect, un minimum de jugeote. Pour moi, je pense que, je sais pas. Envoyer au mur ou prendre 3 doigts. Se prendre 3 doigts dans un sens, ça va faire genre, oui, c'est bon, je suis un seigneur. L'envoyer au mur, ça va faire pareil. Et prendre 3 doigts, je me demande si Talia va pas m'en vouloir. Alors que l'envoyer au mur, peut-être pas. Ça pourrait aider Gareth aussi. Il pourrait être décisif dans Gareth. Ah, je sais pas. Enfin, dans Gareth, dans l'histoire de Gareth. Ah, c'est bon. Ça, je sens... je sais pas. J'ai pas un pile ou face. Ok, je sais, attendez, je vais faire rouler ça. Ok, bon. On va les couper 3 doigts. Désolé, mon gars.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief.
Kill him!
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Oh, please, my lord!
Je t'envoie pas au mur. Je suis vraiment gentil, hein.
Please, no! My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
Allez! Tiens! Vas-y, dégage, je m'en branle.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Toi?
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role.
Oh non.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly.
Je les aime bien tous les deux.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Dakodak. Ouais, c'est tout.
The bracer of the Sentinel.
Alors, qui va choisir? Est-ce que je vais choisir Royland ou est-ce que je vais choisir l'autre?
It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then.
Dans le sens?
You are decisive and in control of this house.
Qui l'autre pour?
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
J'aime bien lui, il
Come
est gentil.
speak with me when you're ready to
Trop
convene
gentil.
a small council, my lord.
No problem, bitch. Lui, il serait gentil peut-être.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Il est gentil, mais...
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Faut le donner après. Ah, Malcolm. Lui, c'est le... Son oncle. Uncle.
Ethan.
Uncle.
Or should I say Lord?
Oh, c'est bon, on peut appeler Ethan.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this.
Okay.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Ah.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has
Oui.
the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan will offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Dans un sens, il a raison, mais...
The likes of Ramsay Snow.
Oui, oui, non, oui, j'avoue. Merci, on note, tu m'as... J'avoue.
I need to talk to you.
Oui. Non, mais j'avoue, en fait, il a totalement raison. On va aller... On va prendre Sir Royland. Ah, quoique.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Il l'a mérité.
The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel?
Cruel.
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters.
Ouais, raison. Bon, vous me saoulez.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Salut Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
Wow.
I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood.
Putain, c'est un
I'll
bonhomme.
find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Wouah. Ce gosse me fait peur, please. Ah, je me casse, j'ai trop peur de toi. Je vais aller parler à Maître Bazar alors. Oui, cool, allez frapper. Oh, je sais pas. Oh, je sais vraiment pas.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your
Yes.
sentinel?
Quel est votre
What
point
is
de
it
vue?
you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you
Non,
love.
non, non, non.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Do it like you
There you go.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes,
I am.
Maester. I'm ready.
I'm
Very well.
ready.
I will convene the small council at once.
Et puis on va nommer la sentinelle et puis on s'arrêtera là. Ou bien non. J'ai une idée.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Je sais pas. Je pense les amis qu'on va s'arrêter là. Il me faut réfléchir et j'ai pas assez de temps pour réfléchir. Il va me falloir réfléchir. Ou je... Non, non, non. Faut que j'agisse. Il faut que j'agisse. Non, non, non. On va s'arrêter les amis pour cette partie numéro 3. Parce que franchement, je ne sais pas quoi faire. Je vais y réfléchir limite toute la nuit. Le lendemain matin, je retournerai la partie 4 et je prendrai ma décision. Parce que là, je ne sais vraiment pas qui prendre. Voilà. Bon, sinon les amis, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. Si oui, n'hésitez pas à laisser un pouce bleu, à commenter, à partager la vidéo, ainsi qu'à vous abonner à ma chaîne YouTube et à me suivre sur Twitter. Et on se dit à ciao pour une prochaine vidéo. Allez, bye bye tout le monde.